What's going on, everyone? McCoy Animations here, and today I am doing a video on the 3 little figures that I got today from my local Value Village. So, 2 of these 3 figures are from both Toy Story 1 and 2. And then it has this cool little Super Mario figurine. So, yeah, so now let's go ahead and take a look at them individually. So, here is Bullseye, and he is a fast food toy. So, when you press down on his base, he kind of dances a little bit. With Buzz here, you can see that part of his helmet and part of his front helmet piece is unfortunately broken, but nothing really I can do about that. Now, despite this Buzz Lightyear having his helmet and part of his helmet broken off, he still has his karate chop action. And one thing my mom noticed about this Buzz Lightyear when she got him out of the bag is that he does have very loose legs. And, yeah. So I did manage to get him to stand on his own, so yay. But now, of course, yeah, you can see what I kind of mean about the loose legs. His legs are very loose, but if I can, maybe, if I can manage to, if I, unscrew the crotch, maybe I can try to tighten the screw, which will hopefully tighten the legs. And yeah, so you can see with this Buzz Lightyear, he is definitely a Buzz Lightyear from a long time ago. And surprisingly enough, he feels a little bit smaller than modern day Buzz Lightyears. So I'd say this is like a 6 to 3 inch scale figure, but I'm not too sure. Now, here's a better look at the Star Command logo. Come on, camera, focus, there we go. So with the Star Command symbol, you can see it's just, well, nice and retro. And on his tiny little name tag, it reads Lightyear. It's got the laser sign. Pretty cool. And the main feature with this figure is that he has his karate chop action. So he has a button on the back. When you give it a press, he can chop backwards, or if you move his arm up, he can chop forward. So I find that to be pretty cool that this figure has a karate chop action. And if you can tell by now that he is posable as well. But yeah. Now, one thing I do find a little unfortunate is that I do kind of wish that this leg here was a little bit more tight, like the first leg, but it could just be due to the age of the figure. And yeah, and I don't know if you can tell, but with the helmet, it looks a little bit yellowed, but that's okay, because, yeah. Yeah, so, let's go ahead and open up Buzz's helmet, so that you all can see. So here's Buzz Lightyear's head. I believe it can probably move, but, I don't know. Yeah, here's a up-close head shot of good old Buzz Lightyear. Very true to how he was back in the day. And yeah. Now, one thing I noticed about this version of Buzz is that if you look at his chin, he does not appear to have the little dimple on his chin that he's known to have. And I find that pretty interesting because normally nowadays with the modern take on Buzz Lightyear, we'd normally see the little dimple on Buzz's chin. So yeah, it is quite interesting that the retro 1995 Buzz, which I have here, doesn't have the little swirl, or rather the dimple on his chin. That's definitely a first. Now, to give you a size comparison with this 1995 Buzz, here, guys and girls out there, I'm going to see if I can get this figure to stand on his own again. And then, yeah, so be right back. Okay, Buzz, let's try to get you to stand. There we go. So, here, Mario. There we go. So for a size comparison with my new 1995 Karate Chop Buzz Lightyear, there he is next to my mom's coffee from earlier. And you can see that he is a little bit bigger than the coffee mug. Come on, Buzz. Stay standing. There we go. But yeah, so Buzz is a little bit bigger than the coffee mug. But for another comparison with Buzz Lightyear, here he is next to my drink from Taco Bell. You can see he's a little bit smaller than the drink itself. So yeah, in my opinion, I'd say that this 1995 Buzz Lightyear of mine looks like he is either a 7-inch figure or like a 6-inch figure, because he does seem pretty small, but yeah. So now, remember earlier when I mentioned that one of the legs on this Buzz Lightyear is loose? And pretty loose, and very loose. Well, I may see if I can try to find the problem to that leg. Excuse me. But yeah, so maybe I may try to find a way to like tighten the one of the legs on this Buzz Lightyear, because believe it or not, this is a very cool little Buzz Lightyear. And of course, and I don't know if I told all of you viewers this before, but this is my first ever old school Buzz Lightyear figure. Now, I remember I did have a Buzz Lightyear like this one, but it was not from the 90s. It was like a modern day Buzz, and he was a posable figure. Well, now, this is my first ever, like, old-fashioned Buzz Lightyear with a action feature, which is quite awesome. To me, that is. But anyway, enough about Buzz Lightyear. Let's move on to Mario himself. Now with Mario, you can see that he is just a basic PVC figure, and you can see that he looks like he's getting ready to, like, jump to, well, obtain, like, a mystery cube of some type. But, yeah. Now, this Mario figure I may give to one of my friends at my job training program. But, yeah. Now, of course, the only reason why I say that is because, well, to be honest, I am not too much of a die-hard Nintendo fan, but I know my friend at my job training program definitely is into stuff like this, so on Monday, I may give this little Mario figure to that friend of mine at the job training program. And, yeah. And, of course, here is Bullseye. Now, this specific version of Bullseye comes from I want to say it was the McDonald's Happy Meal Toy Story 2 kind of toy line. And if I'm not mistaken, this same Bullseye figure was a part of a set of the Toy Story 2 figures. So I find it very cool that I now own a dancing Bullseye figure and a 1995 excuse me. But yeah, so like I said, it is very cool that I now own a dancing Bullseye figure and a 1995 Karate Chop Buzz Lightyear figure. And, well, it is pretty cool that I own a little Mario figurine. But yeah, so basically that was my, and those were the figures I obtained today. And yeah, so with this 1995 Buzz Lightyear of mine, I am going to definitely make sure I take good care of him. Simply because, well, he is from, like, way back in the day. Because, believe it or not, guys and girls out there, this Buzz Lightyear figure is 20 years old. That's right. So this figure was produced back in 1995. It's already 2022 now. So yeah, this figure here is pretty old. Because frankly, I mean, back in 1995, I was not even around during that time. So, yeah, so, yeah, whenever I found this, like, 1995 Buzz Lightyear figure at Valley Village, it was like epic nostalgia to me. Because even though I was not around when the first Toy Story film was released to theaters and stuff, I find it very cool that today I just found something from both the first Toy Story movie and the second. So, yeah, very, very cool. Now, with the leg, now I know I've been mentioning this Buzz Lightyear's leg a lot, but yeah, I may try to find a way to tighten this Buzz Lightyear's leg, just so that way he can be able to maintain his stance. I mean, I guess right now he is standing on his own, but yeah, as soon as I pick him up, his leg is just gonna be all loosey-goosey on me. So that's why I may try to use like a screwdriver or something, and I may try to tighten this leg here, so that way this Buzz Lightyear will have a bit of a nice and stiff leg. Now for the helmet, well, since it is kind of already broken, I do feel like I should take off the front helmet piece and just have him wear his back helmet piece. But then again, that would be considered as ruining this figure, because this is a figure from back in most of you viewers' kind of childhood. Well, you know what I mean. This figure is from most adult collectors' childhoods from back in the day. So, yeah. Now, I don't know if I told all of you viewers this before, but growing up, the Buzz Lightyear in general has been a favorite of mine since I was quite little. And because back then I used to own multiple Buzz Lightyears, and yeah, sadly some of them, they all ended up having some like pretty unfortunate, well, events happen to them. But thankfully, as I got older, I slowly but surely began to at least hold on to my Buzz Lightyears that I had at the time. Although I did, since then I did eventually build up a habit of like damaging and like ruining my Buzz Lightyears, which was quite unfortunate of me, because if I would have taken good care of my Buzz Lightyears I've had back then you all could have been able to see me make a video of all my past Buzz Lightyears, including this figure here. But yeah, like I said, unfortunately all of my past Buzz Lightyears, they didn't make it a long time, but that's okay. At least they were fun while I still had them. And yeah. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, everyone. Out of the 3 figures that you see here in this video, let me know in the comments which one of these 3 are your favorite or favorites. This has been McCoy Animations signing out.